guys? It's the MMA Monster here. I am playing Flashback Fights with my buddy Kyle. I thought of this idea of like we should reenact fights. Not really reenact, I guess, but we should do fights over again. And, just see who wins between us. I'm in the red corner every single time at every fight. So I'm Dan Henderson right now, fighting Kyle as Shogun Rua. And, it starts off, kind of laggy and everything. But it eventually, once it goes to the ground, really, that's when it starts to stop. That's when it stops being laggy, really, is when it goes to the ground here. And this whole fight, me and him were talking in a party. He's saying, oh, I just got to watch out for that right hand. Little did he know that I was going to go for some submissions as the light heavyweight Dan Henderson. And I admit, I was kind of, just holding him here. But the main reason was I was trying to keep his stamina low so I can do stuff like this. Like go for an armbar, or if you roll to his back, go for a rear naked choke. But, I believe one time he does start to roll onto his stomach, and I just didn't really take advantage of it. I think I just landed a couple of meaningless punches. But yeah, here I just, light heavyweight Dan Henderson against Shogun. I can't really submit him here. It does stay on the ground for quite a bit, but I do eventually kind of just let him transition out at one point, just so the fight's not too boring for you guys. Pretty soon here, actually, is when I let him out. I think the next time he tries to transition. Oh yeah, I transitioned to side control, I remember now. And then I let him transition, and I try to let him get up, and he finally does. Now, right here, I remember he's talking about, oh, I just can't let that right hand land, and what happens? What happens is, let me tell you, folks, that just happens. Right about, wait for it, but just wait for it, right there we go. And right here, he's trying to take down, do whatever he can. I mixed it up just so it wasn't just me going for the head the whole time, because obviously I think he would have gotten away. But I threw in a leg kick there to slow him down, and then boom, the left hook and an extra right hook. Next up, we got me as xxyounggun1xx, the Korean zombie, and Kyle as Dustin the Diamond Poirier. Kyle did not see this fight, the actual fight. I was kind of mad that he didn't see it, because I believe that won Fight of the Year back in 2012, was it? I know for a fact it won Fight of the Night. I think it won Fight of the Year. I'm sorry. Yeah, xxyounggun1xx in real life choked out Dustin Poirier with, Dustin Poirier's favorite submission, the Darce choke. But, in this fight, I wanted to keep it standing just to see where it would go. I wanted to make this fight exciting, but I saw stamina low. I took the opportunity to take him down. I'm an opportunist. I take people down whenever I can. And immediately when I take him down, I try to get to half guard so I can put it in an arm triangle choke. And right here, I get into the last stage. And good night, Poirier. That was, I believe, out of the 6 fights we recorded, that was the fastest one, I believe. And surprisingly enough, it was by submission. Next up, we got Johnny Big Rig Hendricks versus Robbie Lawler. This fight, I did not get to see this fight live on the pay-per-view, but I did end up seeing this fight. It was a very entertaining fight, very close fight, and it definitely lives up to its potential of Fight of the Night. This fight, I told him that I want to stand up and I want to brawl. I want to fight. I just want to keep going at it and everything. But, you know, whatever happens, happens. If I need to take it to the ground, I'll take it to the ground. If he needs to take it to the ground, of course, he's going to take it to the ground. We're going to do whatever we can to win, right? Right there, he lands a big power takedown because of my mistake of doing a leg kick and missing. I get up pretty easily, though. Now, in this fight, I was looking for a pretty decent knockout in the first round. I was trying to put him away pretty quickly because I know if I didn't put him away quickly, he's probably going to get me eventually with that big left hand of Johnny Hendricks. Defend that takedown. And now, I throw a lot of leg kicks in most fights, but in this fight, I honestly should have thrown more than I usually do because, you know, I wanted to slow down Hendricks, make sure he didn't take me down because of Hendricks' superior wrestling skills to Lawler and just the power he'd have on me in ground and pound if I gave him the chance. Now, these fights are not in order of when we fought each other. Like, I believe, you know, the Dan Henderson and Shogun fight, that was the very last fight we did. The Poirier and Jung fight, that was the third fight, and I believe this was like our second one. I can't remember, but yeah, I put them in random orders. Nothing significant about the order they're in at all, to be honest. I just wanted to make sure that 3 are in one clip and 3 are in the other. And like I said, in every single one of these fights, I am in the right corner. I was hosting all these rivalries fights. This is going to be just, you know, again, like I said, only 3 fights in each video because in PlayStation you can only upload at the maximum a 15-minute clip, and obviously all 6 fights won't be able to fit in 15 minutes. We had actually a pretty good one that I was going to put in here, but it was lagging the entire fight. It was Gray Maynard and Frankie Edgar. I was Gray Maynard, he was Frankie Edgar. At the last 5 seconds of the first round, he landed a really good uppercut on me, and I was rocked. I mean, I was about to get knocked out in the next punch. It was a bad rock. Somehow I ended up getting a takedown to save me, and then in the second round I ended up getting a head kick knockout on him. Yeah, I'm kind of sad that I didn't. That one lagged because it was actually a very good close fight. See, in that round, I believe I won that round. I had good takedown defense. I was landing some good shots there. You know, I think I almost knocked him out in that round. And then at the end of that round, wow, I stuttered like a mofo there. But here we go, second round. I come in saying, you know what, I want to be passive-aggressive, but a little bit more aggressive. Kind of fight like Lyoto Machida, but obviously with more power shots. And I come in here saying, Kyle's going to try to take me down more just so then he can get points on the board, because I don't think he's going to... I think he's thinking that it's going to go to the later rounds and he wants to tire me out. But then again, I never think a fight's going to go past the third round. I just never think it's going to happen, so I always try to finish them as fast as possible. But I want to be careful about it too, because again, you never know what can happen in a fight. Don't want my stamina to get too low. Don't want any of that stuff to happen. But yeah, there we go. I got the knockout with the head kick. It was very unexpected to me because I thought he was going to get away from that combination there. But I did it. I ended up pulling off the victory. And none of these fights are like complete domination. He has his moments in all these fights. I just happened to be the one getting my hand raised at the end of each one here in this video. Oh, that head kick though. And then boom, an extra straight just to add insult to injury. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like,